Hey again, guys.
Hey.
Well, today we wanted to do a fun video, at least I think it's going to be fun, telling you all about these two munchkins, our fur babies.
How we got them, where we got them from, all that good stuff.
We all know that they're the real stars of the show, and why you all keep coming back to watch the videos to see them. We've talked about them here and there in vlogs, but yeah, we want to share more information for those of you who may be interested, or maybe some of you who are new to our channel and want to know more about them. This is Tyson.
This is Abby.
They are both Chihuahuas. At least we know Tyson is pretty much full blood.
Yeah.
We aren't sure about Abby.
Yeah, somebody gave her to us.
Yeah, she's 9 years old.
Yeah.
You want to tell how I got him, or
No,
you want me to tell?
no,
We got Abby first before Tyson, and they are not related, by the way. But the way that we got Abby is I was at work one day, and a co-worker's hairdresser's mother had a dog that had puppies. Yeah. Abby being one of them. They had two puppies left that they were trying to find homes for. Her friend brought Abby and the other puppy up to my office where I was working at the time. And of course, when I saw her, I just fell in love with her. So I ended up taking Abby, and a coworker took the other puppy. I didn't tell Jason anything about it. It was like right around Father's Day too.
Yeah, and we had already had one Chihuahua already. She had an older Chihuahua that she already had when we met. And she was a quiet Chihuahua. We had already had one Chihuahua though, and she had brought this one home.
Yeah, so I decided I'm just gonna surprise Jason as a Father's Day present.
Yeah.
I brought her home, and Jason was already home by the time I got home because I had stayed over late at work to wait and see Abby. So when I got home, I snuck in, and what did I do?
You brought her in in a box, and you had her in the. You put the box in the washroom.
The laundry room.
The laundry room, because that was the room in between the garage to the house. And she set her on the dryer and came in and told me, "Hey, I got a surprise for you." And I was like, "It better not be a dog."
I'm like, oh.
we had a brand new house. We had just moved into this house. It was brand new. First people to live in it, you know. And the only thing I was thinking is, God, I don't want another dog making a mess and ruining our new house and floors and stuff. And I was like, take her back.
Yeah, he was. He was like, take her back. We don't need another dog.
We don't need another dog. We already got one. The other one, she was old, so she would poop on the floor sometimes and pee.
Yeah.
And, she was just getting to that age where she couldn't hold it like she used to. And
yeah.
So having that, and then a puppy, I was like, no. Take her back.
But then after a couple of days, he ended up falling in love with her.
Yeah, I let it stay. I let her stay, and she was a really funny dog. She was her personality,
so
and she truly became a daddy's dog.
Oh yeah, she's a daddy's girl all the way.
Yeah,
all the way.
She loves her daddy, and she would lay on me when I'd get home, and I'd lay on the couch and watch TV, and we played fetch and catch and cuddled, and anytime I was on the couch, she was laying right next to me, and
she has always been hyper. Now, when we got her, like I said, we don't know. We know she has at least some Chihuahua in her. I don't know that she's full bred.
Yeah.
I've often wondered if she has some Jack Russell in her, because she has been nonstop since the day we got her, and she, like I said, is 9 years old. She has not calmed down one bit. She is not.
I was like, oh, she'll calm down eventually.
No.
9 years later.
She is the barker of the two.
Yeah.
She will bark at anything and everybody, any noise. She is the barker.
I open the door, she barks. She hears a thunk next door, she barks. It's quite annoying.
Yeah.
We've tried the CBD oils with them for about a month now.
Yeah, I don't know that they're doing any good. It could just be the kind we got. I don't know.
Yeah.
Abby has a real sensitive stomach, so I think I might have told you all before. We have her on prescription food because she has a sensitive stomach.
Yeah.
They both eat the same food because it's not hurting Tyson in any way, and it's really hard to try to feed them two separate foods because they each want each other's food. So we just keep them both on the prescription food.
We've thought about getting one of those dog DNA tests for them, just to see what else is in her,
Yeah.
We know she's got part Chihuahua in it, just one of those deer head Chihuahuas, but I mean, who cares?
Yeah, I don't.
They're our babies. I don't care what kind of dog she is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So now about Tyson. Tyson is 8 years old, and we got him, I don't know if it was probably a good 6 to 8 months after we had Abby, I guess.
Yeah, about that.
But the way that we got him is I was wanting another Chihuahua, and we found an ad on Craigslist for Tyson.
Yeah.
It was funny because we had rented a cabin out at the lake this day.
Yeah.
And we were going, and the guy, when you called, he's like, well, I have somebody else interested, so whichever one of you gets here first has first dibs. So I was like, oh my gosh, we got to go now. We got to go. We got to go.
I was flooring it. We had about a 30-mile drive to go.
Yeah.
And I was doing like
And we had to stop and get money because we did pay them for him.
It was
Not
like
a whole
$100.
lot.
It was
yeah,
150
yeah,
bucks
it was
or
like
something.
a rehoming fee or whatever.
Yeah.
But we got there, and as soon as we got there, oh my gosh,
We're
I
like,
fell
he's
in
ours.
love. Yeah,
Yeah,
I fell
we're
in love
him.
with him. He was so playful. He came right up to us. And one of the things about Tyson, and this is how we named him, but if you all have noticed, his little right ear here is not a regular shape.
Yeah.
And what happened is when he was little is because there was some other puppies, which they didn't have by the time we got there.
Yeah.
They had, I guess, chewed on his ear. If you all know the Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield match where Mike Tyson bit off Holyfield's ear, that's how we named Tyson.
Yeah.
I didn't want to name him Holyfield, so I was like, well, why not Tyson? So yeah, he's named after Mike Tyson because he's got a messed up ear. That's how he got his name. I don't remember how you came up with Abby's name.
I just looked in a book of dog names and I seen Abby and was like, I thought it was a cute name, so I named her Abby.
Yeah. Tyson, he's more of our calm, chill one. He'll just lay back here and sleep all day if you let him.
He don't bark. He's chill.
Yeah, very chill.
He's so chill.
Now, he will bark sometimes, especially when he wants his treats. He
Yep.
will bark.
Yep.
He does bark at the windshield wipers. He doesn't like the windshield wipers.
He don't like the windshield
Because he can see them from back there when he's in the bed.
Yeah.
And if we're driving and the windshield wipers are going, he'll bark.
He barks when it's her time to come to sleep.
Oh, yeah, he knows. He knows when I start getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
And if I'm not back there right when he thinks I should be, he'll start barking for me.
Yeah, when we're doing our driver swaps and I'm taking over, after she's got everything ready, she'll be sitting up front, driving that extra mile with me before she lays down.
Yeah.
And Tyson will be back here barking at her saying, come on, mama, it's your time to sleep.
Yeah.
Come cuddle with me.
Right.
He is a cuddle butt, too.
He is a cuddler.
He, no matter what, if you're in bed, he wants to be up against you, curled up in your arm. Abby, she doesn't like that as much, though.
No.
She's a spooner.
Yeah.
She likes to be spooned. Like,
and she'll sleep in between us.
Yeah. And then she'll get down in the spoon area.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because some people have asked, how do they do in the truck? And even before we got into trucking, we would take them on road trips with us all the time because at the time we were living up in Denton, Texas, and my mom and grandmother lived in Waco. So we would take road trips down there.
Yeah. Plus my driving job.
We would take them,
Whenever Heather would go on weekend runs with me, if I get a run down to Houston, San Antonio, up to Kansas, or wherever, I would take Heather with me if she was off that weekend, and we'd take the dogs too. So they're used to the road. They love the road.
They love it.
Yeah, as long as they're with us, that's all they really care about.
Yeah. And before we got on the road, we crate trained them in the house. So they were already crate trained. They had no problem adapting to being in the truck and truck life, really.
Yeah, they love it.
As a lot of you all see, a lot of times when we let them out, we don't put them on leashes. They are very well trained and stay by us all the time. Now, we do have leashes for them, and we do leash them when it is appropriate or necessary. But the majority of the time, we don't take them out on leashes because they listen.
I don't like to.
Yeah.
They hate the leashes.
They do hate it.
They do, because we've never had colors or anything on them, and they hate it when it's on.
They do, but we keep a good eye on them. We don't let them wander off far from us
if
we're out with them.
If they're getting too close to bushes, I make them come closer, or I'll go over there, because one of our biggest fears is, a hawk, owl,
a coyote, a snake,
another dog, stray dogs. We always worry about that, but I usually carry my pocket knife out with me because I will attack a bear if they go after our babies. You will see a fat man fighting a bear and probably losing, but I will be fighting while she's getting the dogs.
Yeah, but they're really well trained. I mean, they're trained to stay by us. I mean, Tyson will wander off. He is kind of a wanderer.
He does. He likes to get that perfect spot to poop. He
does.
He's got to have that perfect spot to drop his poops.
Yeah. But other than that, they stay close and we keep eyes on them, and they're really good when they're out.
They come back to the truck, and they've gotten really trained from this. Is we give them a treat every time they go out and go potty. So when we
treats usually.
Yeah. So when we tell them, "Come on, let's go," they know it's treat time, and they're like, "Heck yeah, let's go to the truck. I want a treat."
And it's funny because sometimes if we're at a rest area or a truck stop, they'll like start and go to the wrong truck.
They do. They do go to the wrong truck sometimes.
And we'll be like, "Come on."
Yeah, they are both jealous of each other all the time.
They are.
If one's getting attention, the other's got to have attention. They are. It's funny.
It is funny.
If Abby's getting attention, Tyson wants in. Tyson, you would have thought one a girl, one's a boy. You would have thought that, but they're both fixed, so
we got them fixed at a very young age.
Yeah, they've never really had the urge to make other puppies.
No, they've never even tried. Like Tyson tried once or twice.
He doesn't even know what he's doing.
He doesn't know. Yeah,
he don't know what he's doing. He'll like get a little hump going on, but then it's like he just don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
so he's like, okay, that was fun.
Now Abby, she has her favorite toy.
Yeah,
you all have probably seen it here and there in a vlog. She's had this since she was a baby.
Arms falling off.
She loves to hump this thing.
Legs barely hanging on.
Yeah, she
loves it. It's got both of its eyes.
It does. Yeah. It's held up pretty well for having it almost 9 years.
Yeah.
Because we did get them both when they were puppies. I don't know whatever the age is when they can give them away or take them, what is it, 8 weeks maybe? I don't know. So we had them since they were babies. They've been with us this whole time. We got them fixed as soon as we could, as soon as they were at the age to be fixed. Yeah, but yeah, they're babies and we love them so much.
Yeah, I love them more than most humans.
Oh yeah. I know. It's so funny. I joke with Jason sometimes because I'm like, you remember when I brought her home, you didn't want to keep her. If anything happened to her, he would be devastated.
Yeah. I love them.
But we're pet lovers, animal lovers anyway.
Well, she's turned me into an animal lover.
I think so.
Because I was never really a pet person. I never had pets. We're going to do a video on that too, about how we met. And
yeah, somebody had asked if we've ever done a video about how we met. And I think we may have talked about it here and there. But yeah, we're going to do a whole video on that. So that's pretty much it. All I can think of all about the babies. Yeah. If you all have any questions or want to know anything maybe we didn't mention in the video, leave it down in the comments and we'll be happy to answer those. Hope you guys liked the video. Thank you guys as always for watching and subscribing.
Until our next video.
Peace, love, and expediting.